cars like the Game Changer Chevy Bolt. We just announced the 2014 Chevy Spark battery electric vehicle with near segment past 82 miles of range on a single charge. So we're doing stuff like that on one end of the market. And then we get to work on some cars that maybe are a little bit more engaging to drive, and that's what my team works on. If we look at a car like this Camaro Z01 convertible here, think about these numbers: 580 horsepower, a 12-second quarter mile, a Nürburgring lap of 7 minutes and 41 seconds. These are the kind of numbers that not too long ago were reserved for exotic supercars. We're able to bring this car into a Chevrolet dealership at a very attainable price. So it's very fun to work on that kind of stuff. This 2014 Corvette Stingray, a beautiful car. It's the 7th generation Corvette. And we bring it to market with an unprecedented level of both street and track performance. So it's got tons of performance capability, yet we're also engineering efficiency into the car. It's got elements like direct injection, we've got active fuel management, cylinder deactivation, and even cam phasing with variable valve timing. So we have 450 horsepower, 450 pound-feet of torque, but great real-world fuel economy with that efficiency. So we're working it both ways. Then the car that some of you I saw looking at very carefully, looking for some ideas maybe for next year, our Corvette C6R. This is a car that we work with our partners at Pratt Miller to campaign in the very globally competitive sports car GT class, and we've been very successful with this car. This car has won the Endurance Classic, the 24 Hours of Le Mans, 4 of the last 8 years, and we're going head-to-head against the best sports car manufacturers in the world, like Porsche, Ferrari, Audi, and so we're really proud of the car. And we don't do it just for publicity. Racing improves the breed. So there's things that we've learned racing Corvettes, things like heat transfer, aerodynamics, even the tire engineering with our partners at Michelin that have actually made their way into this 2014 Stingray. So technology transfer is a big part of why we race. But it's important to know there's things that actually move on the path back from the street car to the race car. And so as an example, this car has production Corvette Z01 carbon fiber front fenders. The front splitter and rear spoiler are based off the production Corvette ZR1. Even, the car looks like a tube frame car with a roll cage if you just glance at the window, but if you looked under the car, you'd see that the structure is based off the aluminum frame structure of the Corvette Z06 chassis. So the racing technology works both ways, and it's great to get to work on these cars and the motorsports part of the business. Finally, if you think about the work you did to get your car here today, and you think about the fact you start with the rules. For us, it's the regulatory environment. You decide to set some specifications of what kind of performance you want to get. Then you get to the fun part, which is designing the engineering solutions. You've got to integrate them into the vehicle, pull the whole vehicle together. Then you start doing your testing, your validating, your sorting. And then finally, you bring it to market, or in your case, you brought it here to the competitive event. The work you did is really what our team does, our performance engineers, in bringing these performance cars to market. So it's very exciting. The cool part is we get paid to do it too. So that's a lot of fun. So in closing, the awards that are going to follow here after my remarks are really going to serve to single out the highest performing teams in a couple of different performance categories. But everyone that's here needs to know that you've experienced something that your classmates back at school that didn't make it here will never know. And I'll tell you, it's something you can put on your resume to catch the eyes of those of us that have competed before you. But most importantly, you'll know that you have the interest, the perseverance, and the aptitude to make it here at Michigan International Speedway, and I guarantee you'll never forget it. So with that, thank you very much for your time, and I wish you good luck tomorrow in the Enduro.
Thank you very much, Ed. Okay, we're going to have Ed come back 2 or 3 times up here tonight, and it ends up he's going to help give out some of the awards, so we really appreciate it. Let's see, you can have fun working with performance cars and you get paid for it too. That sounds like a good engineering job. And Formula SAE opened the door, so that's great. Okay, what we're going to do a couple of things tonight. As we get into the awards, some of the